Hello, this is the Daily Forex Report for November 3rd. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This particular pair closed higher, did have a very tall tail on it, moved much higher but pulled back prior to the close. It is starting to move more sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 81.94, possibly as low as 80.11. Look for some resistance around 81.60 and look for some support around 80.60. Okay, now the Euro-USD pair. This pair surged to the upside, did break previous resistance. However, it did pull back to close below it. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways overall. Look for it to potentially go up and hit resistance around 141.75, possibly moving down and hitting support at 140.80. Okay, now the pound US dollar pair. This pair moved to the upside, did break previous resistance as well, mostly due to the FOMC announcement that was released. This pair overall is moving sideways, biases sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 162.56, possibly as low as 159.34. Look for some resistance around 161.75 and look for some support around 160.25. Okay, now the US Swiss. This pair moved to the downside. Did close lower than previous low. We are looking for it to continue moving sideways, possibly moving up to 0.9879 and possibly moving down to 0.9629. Look for some resistance around 0.9800 and look for some support around 0.9660. Now, as far as news announcements go, we have the Bank of England releasing their rate decision for November at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Most of the time it's at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Not sure why it's at 8. The calendar's showing 8, so just keep that in mind. Consensus is they're going to hold rates at 0.50%. We also have the pound being releasing their BOE asset purchase targets for November, being released at 8 as well. Consensus on that is that it's held at 200 billion. The European Central Bank is showing a release of their rate decision for November at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that they're going to hold rates at 1.00%. Also have the Australian Reserve Bank quarterly monetary policy statement being released at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. No real consensus on that. Well, I have what I'm looking for during this next session. I basically have about 40 pips I'm going to take out of the market, assuming we get some, basically a pullback from where we went currently or through this previous day. If you take a look at the Euro-USD on the 1 hour time frame, you see that we had a strong move, not only down but up during this news announcement. Well, we haven't broke this high. We did get 2 additional hours that moved up, but now we have moving into a quieter part of the market. It looks like it's starting to move down. Now, if it does retrace down below this particular hour's low, I'm going to look to sell short and take out this high right here. So look to sell and then look to exit. It's about a 20 pip or exactly a 20 pip move between the two. The other 20 or so pip move is in the US Swiss. Very same or very similar rather setup. We have a high here that was made and we have a low, basically looking for a buy and then looking to exit this trade. Here again, this one I believe is about a 22 pip move, so it's a little bit more, 22, 23 pip move. But basically looking for the market to turn around and move higher back, at least to this area, basically the lows prior to the news announcement. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.